guys. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to TD Fins Talk. I am so excited. Man, we have less than 52 hours, 53 hours from now, where we finally get our first real football action that will be overly competitive against another team, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Guys, I'm so excited. I mean, it's been a long time coming. I mean, if you think about it, even this channel, I've been going for about 9 weeks, 10 weeks now, and it's been a journey since we first started. So football has arrived. The Miami Dolphins take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Thursday night. If you didn't tune in to my live stream for the Hall of Fame game, we had a lot of fun. Me and Dolphin Nation, a lot of subscribers tuned in. We had a lot of great conversations, had a lot of discussion. That was really, really fun. Hopefully everyone can tune in this Thursday night. I will be giving live reaction of the preseason game for the Miami Dolphins versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers, long as there's no crazy blackout or anything like that. I already have the game ordered and everything because I'm in Dallas, so and they don't show it on NFL Network, so I had to, put a little extra penny in to get the actual game. Hopefully everybody can tune in. If you're watching the game at home, tune in live. You could be watching the game just like I'm going to be doing and on the channel because we're going to have a lot of discussion. I like for everybody to get involved. It'll be really fun. We'll have some great conversation. But a lot of things happening with Miami. I believe technically training camp is kind of over in my opinion because preseason game is Thursday. If anything, I mean, they may do some walkthroughs or something tomorrow, or that might just be it. But I'm excited because all the news that's coming out, one of the main headlines, you got the depth chart that came out. One thing that excited me was the simple fact that Frank Gore and Kenyon Drake are co-starters. And let me tell you all what that means, okay? That means they're both going to start, all right? Doesn't mean, one of them may walk out on the field before the other one, or they might just come out just to make a statement and do two backs in the backfield and Tannehill in the shotgun. Who knows what that means? But I love it, just the simple fact of listing the depth chart that way, only because Kenyon Drake, he spoke recently, and the media, man, they try to trap you, but he handled it like a true professional. They said, hey, how do you feel about being a co-starter with Frank Gore? Does that kind of bother you? He said, no, not at all. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to win. I'm trying to make sure that I do everything I can to be as best as I can on this team to win, and I'm sure Frank feels the same way. And then just to hear Gase in his press conference today come right behind that and say what he loves most about the team right now is the simple fact that everybody's out there trying to help everybody else get better. Everybody's out there working together, trying to work so that they can have a great team, and not about individuals. Not about why am I not starting on the depth chart? Why am I none of that? See, the team isn't even focused on that. They're not even thinking about where do I fall on the depth chart. Most of the players we have, because we have so much depth, most of them already know they're going to make the team. If you really think about it, the way our team is set up, most of the team is already together. The cuts that'll be made, they probably already know they're going to be on practice squad. Some of those guys probably already know they're not going to make the team. Usually we go in where we got 3 or 4 slots. We got to see who's going to make it. I think just about all of those, everybody knows, are already full. And I mean, at the end, it might come down to 1 or 2 spots, as it always does. But I love that everybody is having a camaraderie where it's not about them individually. It's about the team. It's about making it the best overall team that they possibly can. A lot of players coming out giving positive reviews about the way that the teams have been doing in training camp. And that's why I didn't post, every day all the details about training camp, because it kind of gets repetitive. Same thing here and there. Defense looks good, defense looks bad. Offense looks good, offense looks bad. Well, let me take that back. The defense actually, from my understanding, has looked good the entire time, at least the starting defense. The offense have been up and down. But I trust Gase because this is the first time, guys, where Gase, think about the last 2 years. Gase have come out pissed off. Gase has said it many times, we're not moving the ball. We're not looking good. He's been critical of the offense. He's talked down on them the last few years. What did he say today? He said, it's promising because one day the offense looks good, the next day the offense struggles. And it's not the case of the past where the offense struggles, the offense struggles, the offense struggles. And he likes the up and down. That just means it might have a good balance on the team. We got a good defense and a good offense. Offense making things work. The defense shutting it down here and there. But it's going back and forth, and it's not just one-sided. Even though the defense, from my understanding, has been more consistent, but the offense has showed great strides, especially with our defense. And if you know, like I know, our defense is top of the line, all right? But this is all exciting, guys. I can't wait to Thursday night just to be with you all, just to talk about the Dolphins while the game is going. It's like a party atmosphere. Last Thursday Hall of Fame game, I really enjoyed it. It was my first time doing a live stream of a game, and I can tell you it is work. It was 3.5 hours of streaming, but if you tuned in, it was enjoyable. I comment on everything that comes down in the comment section. We have a lot of good conversation. So tune in this Thursday night. Right before kickoff, I'll be logging in and we're live streaming and we're going at it. Miami Dolphins kickoff preseason. I'm excited about everything. All the reviews about Tannehill right now are up. All positives. The running backs are all positive. The receivers, I haven't heard much about receivers, but it's probably a good thing because it's spread out. And like Gase said today, Tannehill is probably going to do a very good job, and he hoped that he does, spreading the ball out because it's not about any individual. And this is Gase's team now. I think that this is the most Gase-friendly team that we've ever had. These are Gase guys. There's probably less than a handful of non-Gase guys, but they're tolerable and they fit in the system. And if they don't, this is probably their last year, Devontae Parker. But this is it, guys. We're here. I'm excited. Fins Nation, stand up. Again, as we get through the first week of preseason, right around the second week, we're gonna get in on this fantasy. We're gonna talk in depth about that. What else do we have on the docket? Pretty much that's it right now, guys. But tune in. I'm gonna bring you some more videos, some other topics that's coming out of Dolphin Nation the last few days. Stay tuned. But I'm gonna keep stressing it. Tune in Thursday night for the live stream. Let's have some fun, Dolphin Nation. Peace. This is TD Fins Talk. I'm out.